Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different because I've had loads of requests asking how I do my nails. So today I'm going to be showing you how I transform my nails from these short bitten nails into lovely long pretty nails for less than £10, and you can do them yourself at home. So these are my nails before. They are very bitten, as you can see, and short, and I want to end up with nice long French manicured nails. So first of all, you're going to want to pick what kind of nails you want. There's a selection here to show you. The ones on the left are white, so you would need to paint these if you apply these. The ones in the middle are a French effect, so they're essentially clear. So they're a little bit trickier to apply because you want to make sure that there's no air bubbles or anything under them. But that's what I'm going to use today, and I'm going to show you how to do those. They're probably the trickiest to apply, that's why I'm going to show you those. And the ones on the right are pre-polished ones, so you don't have to paint them at all. So some other useful things to have are some nail varnish remover, a nail file, a buffing block, a cuticle pusher, and some cuticle trimmers. The first thing you're going to want to do is take a cotton bud and remove any nail varnish that might be left around the edges of your nails, because that is going to ruin the effect of your French manicured nails that you're going to be applying. So I'm just going around my nails and making sure I've got every last little drop of nail varnish that I might have had on before removed, so that my nails are completely clean and ready to put my nails on. So next up, you're going to want to use your cuticle pusher and push back your cuticles. This is really important before you stick on your nails, because if you have any dead cuticle skin on your nail bed, it means that the nail won't adhere properly to your nail bed. So what you want to do is get rid of all that dead skin by scraping it back with the cuticle pusher, and then your nail is going to get a better grip with the glue to your nail. So once you push back your cuticles, chances are you're going to have some excess cuticle there to clip away, so just take your cuticle clippers and get rid of any of that excess cuticle that will look a little bit untidy when you put your nails on. So just get rid of that so it's nice and neat before you stick your nails on. Next, I like to use my nail buffer just to go over each of the nails to give it a little bit of a rougher surface for the nail to stick to. My nails are already clean and dry. It just means that if your nails aren't so shiny, false nail is going to stick to your actual nail much better. And once you've buffed them, just be sure to give them a good dust off to get rid of any excess dust. So as I said, I'm going to be going for the natural French nails today. I like the elegant touch ones best, and I go for the short ones. They're obviously not too long because they're the short style. I just find that they fit my nails really well and I like the look of them. The packaging has actually recently changed, so if yours doesn't look exactly like this, don't worry, but I will link it in the description box. So at this point, you're going to want to get a piece of paper and a pen, and I will show you why in a minute. I've got mine a clipboard. A clipboard is not essential for doing your nails. I just happen to have this one here. And you will see why I am suggesting getting a paper and pen in just a moment. So you're going to want to open up your box of nails and pour out all the nails so that you can see all the different sizes. And then you're going to take the nails and hold them up to your own nail to find out which one fits best. Now, you don't want the nail to overhang over your own nail, but you also don't want them to be too small that your own nail is showing at the sides. So if anything, choose a bigger nail and then cut it or file it to make sure it fits your nail, but don't go for a nail that's too small. And you can find the number of each nail on the back of the nail, just at the tip there. Show you up close so you can see the number on the back there. And you're going to want to take a note of that. So that is why you have the piece of paper and pen, because you're going to write down what number fits your nail. So once you know which size goes on which nail, make sure you write the number down for next time, and make sure you try the nails on each hand, just in case one hand is a different size to the other. I'm lucky that both mine are the same, so it makes life a lot easier. But as you can see, I've got a note here of the numbers for each nail, and I've laid them out so that it's in order of my fingers, so it makes it really easy to apply them. And once you've written down the sizes that first time, you won't have to do it again, just keep a note of them. So once they're all laid out and ready to apply, you're going to want to take your glue. Now this glue is a pink glue, which works really well with the French nails because, as I said earlier, they're a little bit clear, so you can see through them a little bit, and having the pink glue just makes them look a little bit more natural with your own nail. So what you're going to want to do is pick up your first nail. I like to put the glue onto the nail, the false nail, rather than my own nail. And then what I do is I just pop it into the well of the nail, and I put a little drop and then spread it around the nail. Now you only want to apply it to the part of the nail that's going to be touching your own natural nail. And once you've taken that drop of glue and spread it around thoroughly over the nail area that's going to be on your natural nail, then you want to place it on, and you want to almost push the nail slightly under the cuticle so that it's really flush in with the nail, and then you're going to hold it down. And you're going to hold it down for about 20 seconds very firmly, and you don't want to lift your fingers up and put it back down, because what that's going to do is create sort of air pockets underneath which you will see through the nail because the nail is almost a little bit clear. So as you can see, I've pushed it sort of almost under the cuticle just slightly, and it makes it look more natural that way. It fits my nail really well, so it looks more natural. And you don't want to put on too much glue because you don't want to have excess glue seeping out from under the nail. So that is why you just put on enough and not too much. So we're going to do another one here. And again, we're starting at the edge closest to the cuticle. We're going to push it down against the cuticle, almost slightly under it, and push it down firmly for 20 seconds until it's properly stuck. And that is how you end up with no air pockets underneath the nail, and it looks really natural. And as I said at the start of the video, getting the right size of nail is really important, because if it's too wide, it won't look natural, and if it's too small, it definitely won't look natural because you'll see your own nail underneath. Not having the right size nail also means that it won't last as long, because if it's too wide, it means that there's a lot of free edge that isn't stuck to anything, and it'll gradually just start lifting and it'll fall off much quicker. So when I do this method, I find that it lasts at least a week before they're ready to come off. And when you're ready to take them off, all you have to do is soak them in some either pure acetone, or you can use nail varnish that contains acetone, and they should come off really easily. I find that mine are almost ready to fall off after a week. They'll very easily just kind of pop off, but if not, you can definitely soak them off. You don't want to rip them off your nail, because then that's when you start to damage your natural nail underneath. So you just want to continue with each nail until you have applied them all. I'm just going to speed up this bit to show you me finishing them off. And then I just like to give mine a file just to sort of neaten them up a little bit. I like to sort of taper them in slightly just to make them look a little bit more natural and less wide. That's just my own personal preference, but you can file them to any shape you like. And there you go, quick and easy nails you can do yourself at home for under £10. I will link the nails that I've used in the description box in case you would like to go and check them out. And if you have any questions on the application process, please pop them in the comments and I will be happy to answer. This is just my technique for applying nails. I find that it works really well, they last well, and I think they look really good. I hope you do too. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!